Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Please abiding by AFTERBIRTH. Plus, we are due for another daily. Oh, there we go. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. It's a lost daily for February 13th, 2017th year. Alright. We're the lost. I don't know why. It's a habit to always look at that seed. Do not die on the first room. Once you get that first room done, you get your confidence. The lost run is halfway done at this point. Of course, you know, it's in my nature, I think, to attempt at least to be modest. It's not difficult to win as the lost now versus how it was, you know, a year ago or a year and a half ago, if you want to be pedantic, I suppose. But either way, it's still more challenging than the average daily, I would say, for certain. We don't really want Mom's bottle of pills, but we will take a pill. And it could be better, it's fair to say. The D4 is actually potentially quite useful on a lost daily. If you have a shit run and you really think in your heart of hearts that it's less valuable to have Holy Mantle than to get maybe better damage and try to roll that way, more power to you. I think Black Tooth occasionally gives us like Poison Tears or Halitosis. Yeah, oh, it gives you Tough Love or a Tooth Shot to be less ambiguous, and then also it poisons as well. It's not that bad. Sorry, again, this is like a classic YouTuber thing. I didn't even realize that my voice sounded hoarse until I started the episode. So we get another range down. Wonderful. Hopefully that'll sort itself out here over time. I mean, Mom's bottle of pills is not really that good most of the time. If we can get PhD or something, that could change. But it's probably better than the D4. Either way, for now, if we want to, we can still go with the D4. Shoop to Whoop would be awesome. Even though our damage as of right now is not necessarily incredible, Shoop to Whoop in the future would be really, really good. Okay, just figure, you know, keep these guys the same way that I treat feds. Feed him shit and keep him in the dark. That's always been my motto. Martin Scorsese owes me unbelievable royalties for Mark Wahlberg's character in The Happening. This is still good. We get 2 bombs. These bombs will find a good home for us. Probably just on the reroll machine, but let's see. That's a Little Monstro. I actually think the Little Monstro is pretty good, and the added benefit is we could maybe get Small Rock. You gotta check at least. Do we get points for picking it up? No. Alright, beautiful. Either way, this is still fine. I am gonna take things a little slower here. Of course we do want to go to Boss Rush. Alright, so it's gonna be one of those dailies where, you know, 50% of the population is going to be destroyed on the first boss fight. These happen from time to time. Or at least they used to happen from time to time when I was actually experienced with dailies. Our only goal in this life is to make sure that we are not part of that 80%. This could be the hardest floor we have on the entire boss fight. Or on the entire daily, I mean to say. There we go. Take Binky. It does give us a lowered tier delay, which is nice. Now the question becomes, is it worth it? Let me work it. I pull my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. No, the question becomes, is it worth going to the curse room? I'm gonna say yes, but it's a little dicey. Just in case there's enemies in there, which there are. As there often are. But because we can fly, these guys are not that bad. And we can't blow that up. Alright. So I feel like if I could go back and know what was going to be on this floor, I would have done things probably a little differently. Don't blow up the Tinted Rock, save the bomb, blow up the Stone Chest instead. Or maybe blow up the reroll machine twice and reroll past Little Monstro, but I actually feel like Little Monstro might be the best Lil familiar in the game from an offensive standpoint. Alright, 2 bombs gives us access to what could be a black market. There's probably like a 15% chance that it's a black market. I feel like that might be worth a try. Of course, deep in my heart of hearts, I'm thinking to myself right now, we need to go faster. Because we need to get to Boss Rush, right? On any daily, Retrovision. Not that bad, at least. On any daily that goes past Mom, you want to get to, I guess just on any daily, you want to get to Boss Rush, because that's going to separate, you know, you from the people that get a lot of points from the people that don't get a lot of points, I guess. However, on this run, I think survival is worth a lot more, because it's a lot more precious, so hopefully we can make that happen. So far, I gotta be honest, the consumable drop has been the worst. Just give me a key so I can get into the item room. We're probably getting close to the end of this floor here. You know the boss fight's gonna be coming up any second now. We will go to the... Oh, that could be good. Yes, okay. We will go to the curse room. Kind of just prefer to slow down on it, though. Again, like having a teleport card or having more damage or something would be better. We will take Spider Bite and we'll try this. I'll give you 2 cents. See what we get. Maybe looking for a better trinket or something. We got 1 cent back. Let's make it a full baker's quarter dozen. That's not even how that works. Okay. I'm not worried about backtracking. I'm worried about survival. So we know the deal with the devil is where you tend to get big leaps forward as the Lost. You need to get those free items. Hopefully stuff that gives you transformation chances, you know, good damage, etc., etc. So Mini Monstro is... or Little Monstro. But Mini Monstro sounds so much better than Little Monstro. It's got the alliteration. It would do much better as a Quiplash answer. Take it from me. Easy kill. It's doing most of the damage there. Torn Photo is great. We're probably at the tier cap. Yep. And Mom's Knife. And Brother Bobby. And I'm excited. Well, I'm excited is terrible. Do we still go to the curse room knowing there could be a boss in there or an enemy in there that could be going so fast that we're screwed? Maybe. Yeah, I think we still go for it. I'm excited is a total potential disaster, but let's give it a shot. And Mom's Knife means we're not too far behind schedule, to be honest with you. Okay, so we are going to make it out. We got a luck upgrade, which is beautiful. And there's more rooms down here. Kind of like a lot more rooms down here. Or at least a lot of room. 2 lucky pennies in a row? Well, now, like, you got 2 cents. Do you use it on the... Oh, Bercano. Do you use it on the fortune teller? Or do you use it on, do you use it for nothing? Because we could actually, on the next floor, get something to do with these pennies. But I think I'd like to look for consumables and a trinket if possible. I don't care about Spirit Hearts, which are the most common payout. I mean, here's the deal. We spent 5 cents there. We could have used that to buy a key or something like that. But we don't have any keys to get into the shop. So... I'm not really going to concern myself with that too much right now, and I think that's for the best. So this run's got all the tools that it needs to win as a Lost run. It's got great damage and, of course, Holy Mantle. Where it suffers right now is consumable gain, but hopefully that's something that our newfound, you know, decent luck can work out for us. 2 extra bombs. We're going to continue to take these unknown pills for the most part. This is a room on which we have to be pretty careful. And consumables again. Oh, that was close. It's not enough to just, you know, have Holy Mantle. We want to not have to use it, if that makes sense. Especially, like, if there's 3 waves, you definitely do not want to open by using Holy Mantle on the first wave, because it's just gonna freak you out. Alright, now we're in a much better spot. Do you go to the curse room right away? I'm so sure these curse rooms are gonna be the death of us one day. I'm excited as... I'm not even going to hold it just on the off chance that I use it accidentally. That's a potential run-ending pill. But this floor is going a lot better, and if you think that 10 minutes is the normal split that you want to be out of this floor by, I think we got a great chance. We actually can look for... secret rooms on this floor as well. We can look for secretive runes as well. Bercano, of course, not... I mean, not terrible, but not something I'm supremely interested in at the present moment, at least. There's a battery charge back there. So far, we haven't really seen pills that are useful as the Lost, but doesn't mean they don't exist. One makes you small is actually pretty good. There's another battery charge here. Relax. Basically a pill that I understand as being completely meaningless. Does Mini Monstro scale with the... It can't. If it scaled with our damage, it would be so good. It's amazing how fast things can change. This feels like a secret room to me. Talk about being right for the wrong reasons. Inside of here we get Greed's Gullets. I don't even think it works with ooh. Full health and then puberty. I don't even think it works with the Lost, but I think we should take it just because. Basically just because it's weird. And I think we'll peep the curse room and we'll buy a key. Oh, this is so good! Alright, big plays. Because all of a sudden, I mean, the Omega Penny, you know, oh, the Omega Penny. I'm like, Omega Penny or Sackboy, they're both so good. Shit, okay, I'll tell you what. Roll the dice. Take the Omega Penny. Aye! See, Sackboy is amazing. And we probably could have gotten to it. I just didn't want to fuck about with the amount of time that it might have taken, but we might have found it very easily. But still, having Omega Penny is pretty solid. People are probably gonna soon be sick of the frequency with which I take this item, but I'm a little less worried about score on this daily than I am on other dailies, because I think, honestly, yeah, we don't need to double this, really. Although, again, oh god, I got rid of the cancer trinket. I can't be trusted. What I was gonna say is that if we live, our score will probably take care of itself. I don't think we're gonna be in the top, 1, but I think we're gonna be okay. So I should have taken the cancer trinket, although to be honest with you, because of the fact that we have Mom's knife, it's not an enormous loss that we dropped it there. And we did get to hold a second trinket. Well, we really should have picked up the cancer trinket then, because there's no reason at all not to. Save a bomb. Oh, I fucked it up. Sure, Rib of Greed. Spirit Heart. We are looking for Small Rock. And again, we're a little slow in all senses of the word here. Need to move a little bit faster to keep pace. We're just looking for a key, and we are not going to find one. So, sorry, item room. We'll see you next time. Still, though, I feel like my decision-making process, especially with... I don't know what equality does, again, but I'm going to take it anyway. My decision-making process, especially with respect to the Omega Penny, aka the Crooked Penny so far, has been really bad, but we're alive, and I think that's going to put us ahead of the curve, honestly. Unfortunately, that also means we're probably in dedicated company. You know, the only other people that are still alive are also probably pretty good. Alright, I think... I mean, I don't want you to pay out with HP. You did give us a key, and I think that that's just swell, but... I'm going to go back and use that on the item room. And then I'm going to have a great reason to just go very fast, I think. Because we're going to be, much to my surprise, we're going to be about a full floor behind schedule. So if we want to do boss rush, we got to speed it up. And that's hard with 1 speed. Now, we're going to be killing rooms at a record pace, but, you know, we're going to have 8 minutes, less than 8 minutes to do 3 floors. So that's like 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 45 seconds per floor. We gotta get out of here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it paid for itself in terms of the time spent. Now it's up to us to make it worthwhile. That was actually a really... I feel redeemed slightly by that decision right there. Alright, let's do this. Down to the next floor. My resolution for this floor, smarter plays with the Omega Penny. Let's go. Caves 2. Good deal with the Devil's Chance. That's the bread and butter of any lost victory most of the time, although, you know, once you see yourself getting Mom's knife, you're probably good to go. So the thing I have to remind myself with the Omega Penny is if it's a good item, but you want to ensure that you at least get it, just pick it up and then double the empty pedestal. For some reason, that's been a hard behavior for me to keep in my head, but let's start reinforcing that habit right now. If possible. Now, we could leave this floor and be on schedule, but be a little short-sighted. You know, we finally got keys. Maybe we do want to go to our item room. I think it's good enough to take, because we also get the Lucky Penny, and then double the pedestal, and we get Polydactyl, And polydactyly gives us the magician. Why? Sometimes I call it polydactyly, sometimes I call it polydactyl. I'm assuming polydactyly is the medical trait of having an extra finger. And then polydactyl is the term you would use for a person who is afflicted by it. I was gonna say suffering. I don't know though, I won't speak for them. Is it suffering to have an extra finger? I was gonna say something gross. I was gonna say ask your mother. Not because she has an extra finger, but I mean, you know, connect the dotted lines. Either way, that boss fight, the payout we got was just okay. I think we should go. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Yeah, I think I'm making a bad decision. But, oh wait, we haven't been to our item room yet. Okay, after we get to the item room, we're gonna go. The shop is irrelevant for us in all likelihood due to our finances, although we could double it. Ah, you're selling me, dude! You're selling me. We done? Okay. Yeah, that's not that good, so I'll tell you what, let's take it and try to double it. I think that's the way we should deal with bad items. We should, feed them shit and keep them in the dark. You know, is my philosophy. Completely original. Oh, wait. Was this our shop down here? Why didn't I go to this earlier? Or library would be even better, but sure. Shop? I can't buy anything, so peace out. Okay, we're going to be about a minute and a half behind schedule, but that's faster than we got out of the last floor for sure. Maybe there's curse rooms over here. Who are we trying to impress? We're not going to get the Guppy transformation on the back of some strong curse rooms, so we really need to go. We got about 2.5 minutes per floor again. We had 2 minutes and 45 seconds before, but then we spent like another minute on that floor and, you know, milled ourselves out of some extra time. So don't stick to that. That's an antiquated model. I would like to go to the shop. Well, let me put it this way. The ideal end of this floor would be a shop, boss room, and item room really, really close together. And then the shop would have a battery charge. Because I really don't want to explore everything here. Or at least, even if I want to, it doesn't matter. We just don't have the time. So we double everything. Oh, careful here. Grab that. Grab this. Puberty pills still fairly irrelevant. I don't really care about doubling it again. We don't need like a bogo bombs. And then when it comes to the peeler, it might just kill us instantly. Maybe we can get infinite Meat Boys out of it. But the daily is, you know, that's the Super Bowl, dude. It's one Super Bowl a day, just like the real NFL. We don't want to test our amazing theories or our novel theories at the Super Bowl unless we're Bill Belichick. Am I Bill Belichick? I don't think so. NL, how do you know so much about football? I don't really. I've just been alive during the time when the New England Patriots have existed. The New England Patriots apparently is the way that I pronounce that word. Box of Spiders is like a big who cares, so we can't even really get value out of duplicating that. Now we're on the clock. So our goal here, did we go this way? We did. Our goal here is just to get to the boss fight as quickly as possible, because we can definitely do boss rush. See ya in hell. Nothing personnel, Mom. And we have to go back again, but the boss rush should be fine. This run goes to what appears to be the Satan fight. I can't. I gotta start making some sacrifices in terms of our timing, unfortunately. If this goes to Satan, you know, there's gonna be some tricky rooms along the way. We may fight the Hush. It would be really, really nice to have like an Algiz rune for that. Or we could skip the Hush fight and just try to get Satan killed. But what kind of player would we be? First we need to qualify though, so let's not get too cocky. Very lucky that the curse rooms have not killed us. Like the first 3 curse rooms or something all had enemies in them. And we had an I'm excited pill for one of them. So as far as I'm concerned, we're sitting pretty right now. This is where we look for like a clean room, yeah, and then a crawl space that is actually a black market, and we take like 8 shop items for free. Not a black market, it's a chest. Oh, we're going so slow. We get 2 bombs. I don't care about duplicating them. I'd rather try to duplicate a deal with the devil or something. I still think if we can make it out of here by like 18-15, we can probably, with luck, make it to boss rush and get that extra spread of points. But these rooms take too long, man. Oh, okay, I'm fucked. I have no idea where I am. Well, I was gonna say, unless that's the Emperor card, we're in hell, so... Oh, jeez. Alright. Did we go to the left here? We totally did, okay. Ah, shit. That sucks. I am an idiot. Okay, where are we going? Did we check? Certainly we've been up here, because this is the way that we looked before. But maybe it was obscured. That's the shop. You know what? Open this Emperor card. So you're saying there's a chance. No, that's not really what I'm saying right now. Maybe we didn't go up here. Yeah, that's the ticket. So it turns out we were actually right in the first place, probably, with our directions. Which makes this all the less sweet, to be honest with you. We're gonna be out of here by like 19 minutes. That's relatively implausible. Mom's knife or no mom's knife. There's the boss fight. Okay. Maybe, just maybe. We're gonna give it a try because it's a daily. Again, it's the Super Bowl. You don't just roll over the Super Bowl. I guess we lost the Super Bowl. Unless you're the Atlanta Falcons. I didn't watch it, okay? I'm just taking the secondhand street cred. We don't care about that. Don't really care about that either, so we're going to pick this up and then duplicate it to try to get something better. Emperor card. Emperor card. 2 of diamonds. Okay, we're going to pop it. Wait, we popped the chariot accidentally. That's fine. Alright. 19 minutes and 11 seconds. Here we go. Bad choice. We lose. So if we're not going to do boss rush, we should make a commitment to do hush. And make that work for us. If we get... Yeah, okay. Now, I'm gonna make the executive call. We're not gonna make it. I had the... Because if it had just been a lucky floor, we might have had a chance there. We're not gonna make boss rush. That's gonna set us back on points. I'm just being honest, you know? So what we are going to do is do every single room. We're going to milk as many points out of this as possible. Now, one way to make up at least some points is to only use 2 of diamonds once we get up to like 99 or 49 or 50 cents. I'm not going to worry. If we pop it at 49, I have a feeling we'll be able to fill up the difference later. You know, look for secret rooms. Play smart when it comes to item pedestals, etc., etc. I have faith that we can make something happen here to make it worth our while. And then we should be able to make it to Hush. But it does put the pressure on a little bit, I think, to beat Hush. Because of the fact that we're going to be missing out on these, like, 4,444 points. Now, I've noticed on this floor, started to, actually using Holy Mantle is not a good idea. It's the item you don't want to use. Because there are some rooms, i.e. cursed rooms, if we get hit once... we can't leave. Although, of course, as we're all aware, you can check out at any time. So we're just gonna keep playing somewhat intelligently, I hope. We're looking for cards. Ace of clubs. No, I don't want to re-roll 2 of diamonds into Ace of clubs. We actually were pretty close to the boss fight, but life goes on. Alright, smart Omega Penny plays here. Do we like anything? I mean, Jar of Flies is pretty good, but I think this is a doubling, and it worked. Why a doubling? Mostly, I guess, bombs, and the pill is a range down. So yeah, exclusively bombs. Look. I don't know how deep you want to go on this one. What's in here? We could double money. I don't know if... I mean, we could put 2 of diamonds on the ground and try to double it, but that doesn't seem very intelligent to me. Fuck it, dude. Why not, right? There we go. That doesn't really bum me out. What, do we miss out on like 6 bombs? We have BOGO bombs. All the bombs we could ever want are here in front of us. We just got 6 bombs back for using 1 bomb. Technically, that's only 5 bombs then. Okay, well, you know, you got me. Again, Jar of Flies it could be amazing, but the Omega Penny's fun. So I gotta roll with it. Okay. Just watch out for bombs. Oh, a Goopy's head. Now, with some good deal with the devil outcomes, might as well just double ourselves here. We could become Guppy now. And, I mean, again, Guppy's head is pretty fucking swell, to be honest with you. I don't know if doubling it gives us an advantage, but seems like the kind of thing we should basically just try. Liberty Cap. I mean, again, I don't know what equality does. You know what? People have been very supportive of my decision to better myself and stop being anti-intellectual, which strikes me as a very rich criticism either way. But, okay, equality, Isaac. What does this do? Turns pickups into their doubled versions, while Isaac's coins, bombs, and keys are equal in number. Okay, so if you got an equal number of... It's Humbling Bundle if you've got an equal number of consumables. That will not happen for us on this run. But that's great to know. We do not want this. However, if we get a reroll, is it worth... not a reroll. If we get a charge, is it worth picking it up? I think so. And then we get the chance of it, hopefully not ruining our lives, but instead one day giving us a brand new item. Dude, how many of you fuckers are left alive here? This is ridiculous. Room is quite scary for a little while there. Okay, what do you got? Bombs are key. That's good, actually, because we have BOGO bombs, so having more keys is advantageous. Devil deals are already free. I think we take this, see what we get. Golden poop. Golden poop, okay. I mean, maybe it's just for points at this point, but crack these and then try to double. And we got sticky bombs. A trinket we could not care less about. I think sticky bombs are fine, though. 5 bombs, and our bombs are going to be better. I think I'm going to replace equality, which is great, but not useful for us right now. With Liberty Cap, which could give us some mapping. Who knows what changes that could have created for us if I had dealt with things properly. But we're going to stick with the Omega Penny because it's fun. We're going to take Ace of Clubs with us. We're going to kill Mom. Just keep moving on this one. Oh, I thought that was going to hit me. That did not hit me, I think. Thank God. Dude, I'm spooked. My movements don't feel fluid. I got anxiety flowing through my veins. Still made it, though. No deal with the devil. We'll take the Polaroid. I don't think it matters, so we'll take the Polaroid. And we'll head down to the next floor. Alright. Oh, fuck. We're not going to be able to make the hush fight, dude. That might be a blessing, to be honest with you, to not be able to do the hush fight. But I'm going to try. I mean, we have 99 cents. And plenty of keys. So it seems like it would be disingenuous to try to be like, I'm going for a high score. And then not even try to fight the hush. But I would love to find, like... 9 lives would actually be really good here. Not just for the Guppy transformation, which is, you know, somewhat irrelevant, I think, when you got Mom's Knife. Because it's not as good for you in those situations, but... I also think that, you know, it's just better for us to have some insulation right now. I keep missing with the knife. Why is the knife doing so little damage, man? It's not even killing gurglings in a single hit. Oh, wow, we found a crawl space and then almost died to gurglings and flies. It's not a black market, it's the mind! Thank you, Mini Monstro. Appreciate your support. We're not going to try to double the mind. The mind is a great item. I'll tell you what. I'm going to actually bomb our way into the curse room. At the risk of losing the consumables. This means that if we get hit, we can walk out. Range down. Beautiful. See, this is the worst enemy. Got him, though. Oh, deal with the devil. So it's a bit of a weird one. I think you take both. Or maybe you... I mean, a theme doesn't do anything for us, so why not just try to double it? The idea was maybe by doubling Guppy's paw, we would get one step closer to the Guppy transformation, but I'm skeptical of that, but I still think that was the right idea. A theme does nothing for us. I thought maybe by doubling it, we would at least create a pedestal, and then if we came back with a full charge, we could pick it up and then turn that pedestal into something different. So I think my reasoning was sound, although the roll, unfortunately, did not cooperate. So that room is now defunct, and we're probably going to get it again, so be aware of that. Honestly, like, this run has been quite good. Any Lost run where you live this long is decent. It's not quite keeper levels of, like, wow, you know, smart play. We basically got Mom's Knife and have kind of coasted since then on the back of having played 1,500 hours of this game. But it's pretty good. All we need to do now is, I mean, I guess have a semi-miraculous Hush fight. I'm going to pick up Deadeye. It's a great item. I don't know what Sack Lunch does for us, but it probably beats the poison. Then we get the Straw, which is pretty decent. But I think we're just going to go for another doubling, and that gives us Mom's Eye. And then we go for another doubling, and then we get Aura. And then we get Poison Bombs. We go for another doubling. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we still got a lot of free items out of that, so that's pretty dirty. I'm going to pop the Empress right here. I don't think we're going to make the Hush fight either. But with the Mind, as long as we don't have Curse of the Lost, there should be a chance on the next floor. Almost there. Almost there. We've done it. Mr. Dolly. Bring me a dream. Bring me a dream. Okay, we're out of here. Fuck it. Ace of Clubs. What? It's a little ruthless, but sure. Okay. We're still alive down here. We got the map. Where are we going? Well, we should really peep that guppy chance. No curse room. No secret room this time, so we gotta be more cautious, I would suggest. The Ace of Spades. Down. Fuck that room. We can make it. We gotta check the curse room because the guppy chance is too real. And the 9 lives payout would be, like, so good. No, fuck off with that. I don't want that nonsense. I ain't taking yo shitty dog home. Joby, that's the nastiest thing I've ever seen. Okay, well, here comes the question. First, we gotta beat Mom's Heart in... Well, we gotta beat Mom's Heart. And we gotta beat Mom's Heart in, like, 40 seconds. It's not inconceivable, of course. Fudge. Then the question becomes, can we beat Hush? Now, honestly, if we can't beat Mom's Heart, Hush is going to be a nightmare, so... Good. Very good. No deal. Avoid portal. That's a good one. Maybe if the portals worked, I'd actually use them. We're going to head down to the next floor, where we've got the Omega Penny, and we got a chip on our shoulder, apparently. Let's see what we get down here. Coins. Alright. And bombs. And coins. And bombs. Okay. We get a free charge, which is worth something. Oh, you know what? Just walk over it. And really, take the opportunity to look for a black market, because, again, that's a bunch of free items. Here, I don't know, you probably take Gemini, I guess, as to not fuck up the, there is a 9-volt in there. As to not fuck up the, damage. So I think we grab this, and then try to double. We get a book, and that's worth something for the bookworm transformation, but I don't think we can double again, and the pedestals, there's still one pedestal, but what are we looking for in there, you know? And then in here, so here's the way I think, well, we shouldn't have taken those yet, but here's the way I think you do it. You take 9 volts to get the charge, and then you come in here, you take Midas Touch, which is what we obviously want, and then we double again, and we get BBF, which is a risky item, but I'll take it regardless. Let me grab this. We get an I'm Excited pill. I was gonna say, I thought I recognized this. And then we beat the Hush without taking damage. Which, honestly, the blue candle is a little bit more helpful for, so I'm going to do that right now just to give myself the best possible chance. But I would not be surprised if we die on the Hush fight. And if we do, we do, honestly. Like, I think we've given it our all. And I'm relatively proud of this run regardless. I think we made some pretty okay plays. Particularly with the Omega Penny after we got our sea legs a little bit. Because for a while it was looking pretty not amazing. And now why would you ever take this item, etc., etc. I don't think I'm seeing the game very well right now. Yeah, that's extremely bad damage this early on. Because some of the damage will come across later. It's going to be much more difficult to dodge than that. Just keep your head on straight. I know blue candle breaks bullets. That's basically the whole reason I picked it up here. Shoot this like a little in front of him because he's going to slide into it. Basically, we just have to play well here. But if we die, I'm not going to be feeling altogether that bad about it, I think. Probably a terrible attitude to have from a survival standpoint. I didn't realize, actually, that with 9 volts, 1 charge items, or 1 room charge items, depending on how you want to describe them, they start at half charged. Make sure that guy's taken care of. So you can use them a lot more frequently. I think we should be safe right here. Basically, at this point, I have no idea. That was extremely close. We don't even have infamy or anything like that, so we really are, like, off on our own right now. Seem to be safe here temporarily. Please stop. Okay. I don't like a 0 HP Hush fight, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Seems there's no way but the highway on this one. Oh, buddy. We lived. Ah, shit! Temporarily we lived. Still, you know, that's the worst rank we've had, but it's because we went for it. If we died in a shitty way by being an idiot, I would feel worse. But we went for the gold on that one, and, you know, sometimes, you know, fastest person wins the race, second fastest person gets in a crash. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the daily. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.